Alright, what up, y'all? It's Metaphor, back for more to kick the raw. Representing everyone's you-and-I-verse. We're going to do a video on Cancer rising, but Taurus in the 11th house. So the 11th house being Taurus would be a fixed earth. Being practical and being able to be fixed, right? So to describe the word fixed would be to be like, okay, so you buy a car, right? And you want to pay for it in this full amount, but you don't have all the money. You want to pay for it in a fixed amount each month to be able to pay it off, right? So you do something that is staying the same, like could be consistent or even stubborn, right? So some people may say like, damn, why are you only paying $200 a month? If you paid $300, you could get it paid off earlier. But it's like, nah, I got it fixed. It's a fixed loan. You see what I'm saying? I only want to pay this much. This is how much I agreed to. I'm fixed on this ideology, right? So being a fixed earth in your association would be maybe a little bit difficult, right? Because you got the earth and the air kind of make it a little bit dusty, right? So you want to like think about it like you got the earth, but there's wind going everywhere, so it's like it's kind of hard to actually communicate. Like you might be like hard of hearing a motherfucker, you know what I mean? But it's like somebody saying, "Oh wait, that's what you saying? That's really what you telling me?" That don't even make practical sense. I can't even associate with you. That's the kind of thing it's like whenever you got Taurus here. Right, so it's like your association is logical, it's practical. You see it in this consistentness, or some people see it as, okay, you may see it as consistent, but others may see it as stubborn, right? Because you're like, okay, you only associate with this kind of person, this kind of individual, this kind of ideology. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, say that this Cancer would be initiating and creating waters, right? Cardinal water. So like, why you only associate with this one feeling? So it's like you personally give off this feeling, but you also only associate with this feeling due to it being a fixed earth, right? It's kind of that practical matter, like, okay, I know what make me feel good, and we're just gonna stick to this. So it's like right now, you got like I've been talking about all the transits in my videos, things like that. But you know, it's like another thing I want to get into later on. It's like, that's a whole other thing. It's a tangent. What I'm getting into with that is you got Uranus and Taurus. You know, I brought it up in a different video. We're gonna bring it up in this video too. But yeah, fucking. So you got your association being completely changed, right? It's like a lightning like change. You're being it's like out of left field kind of thing. That's how Uranus do it. I used to say Uranus. Now I actually understand you're supposed to say Uranus. I mean, it don't really matter. You can call it who give a fuck. You know what I mean? Who give a fucking Taurus? That's what it is. You see what I'm saying? We got the sun over here. You know how I kind of tricked you, right? But yeah, I'm just making jokes with y'all. But to get back to the point, you got Uranus and Taurus, right? So you got your association being completely changed, revitalized, seeing. So you're going to have a new practical way of looking at it. Some people may no longer see you as stubborn, but some people may see you as like, damn, like, you still just going to be in this consistent thing. Like, you thought you changed, but you ain't changed shit. You see what I mean? Like, could be a little bit like, see, you're not as delusional right now. It's like, you know, if you got a Taurus that's really getting it done and really doing their thing right now, you kind of want to figure out what the Taurus is doing and just kind of rock with that. So I'm going to keep it a buck with you, Cancer rising. You kind of want to look at all your Tauruses, see who's doing well, and see who you're seeing, you know, you see is not doing that well. Because, I mean, okay, see who's doing consistently well, or you see is being stubborn since they're doing bad. You see what I'm saying? They could be doing better. You can help them out. Maybe you even try. You dig what I'm saying? Cancers care. Y'all care. You see what I'm saying? But to get to the point is the association, right? So how you associate. I call it the Humanitarian association. That's the 11th house. So for you, it's like a practical way of seeing things. It's like, okay, if they can't be with my business and they don't actually associate with my family, like they're not like family friends, you know, we don't know them from school type thing like that, you might not even really trying to expand yourself or like get into that kind of thing. But it's like you kind of want to break out of that and be able to say, okay, there's a whole bunch of people in this world, there's a whole bunch of new perspectives that I can get into, and it's like I can associate with different groups of people doing different things. This is where the Taurus, like you actually see in the Taurus, they do practical things with the certain individuals that are with that vibration. So it's like, you know, maybe you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable space. You see what I'm saying? Do that lightning light change. Be like, oh, okay, nobody else thought I was going to do this, but I'm going to do it because I want to have a whole new perspective on things. I want to get a whole new group of people with me. You see what I'm saying? This is a kind of a tangent, but it's the truth. People you talk to for no reason are the people that make your life. Like, you are who you hang out with, kind of thing. Like, you can hang out with this group of individuals and you stay around them for years on years. No matter what go down, you're going to end up being just like them. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you want to be around people that got you winning. And it's like, when you got this association in this way, and you're looking at it like with Taurus, it's like, okay, they're doing well for themselves. They kind of got their own money, you know, they got their own spot, or they even have a family. You see what I'm saying? Like, not their own spot, they share a spot because they actually, you know, can join with somebody. They got a good partnership going on. It's like, these are the kind of like things you might want to get into and start to learn about. You know what I mean? These are very Taurus-like things. You know, it's like sharing the bills kind of thing is a real Taurus kind of thing. It's like, if you can get somebody to agree with sharing the bill, okay, boom. You're kind of moving from my 11th house to my 7th house. So you look at Cancer's opposite being Capricorn, that helps out. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if you can get that relationship with somebody that agree to pay the bills, boom, you got you a Cancer for life if you cross-watch it. But yeah, you know, like I was saying, you got Earth in the air houses. So it's like, if you stay too practical in one certain light and think that life is only one way, then you kind of gonna be fucked up out here. You know what I mean? You want to be able to expand and be able to hear people out. It's like, take everything with a grain of salt kind of thing. Like, you see all that dust in the air, like only a couple particles you fucking with. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole other thing I could get into. Like, you got the sand on the beach. You never know what kind of minerals it could be put together to, you know, like they make glass out of that sand. It's kind of tight. You dig what I'm saying? It's a whole other thing. But yeah, you know, you can use that dust and actually practicalize it and actually put it into that air and combine it, and boom, you know, make it a whole new kind of thing. That's what it's like, you know, the cusp signs are all about. Cusp signs. Like shouts out Dolo, he'd be breaking down the cusp signs. Like, that's how I got the dust analogy. That, if you mean, it makes complete sense. Like, we walking on the platform, the logicality, right? But it's also the wind going through it, so it's just like, think about the sand being picked up off the beach. It's real interesting like that, right? That used to be a hard rock, but it's all the water broke it down, you know. But yeah, you guys can holler at me at conscious1347@gmail.com for a reading. If you want to just shoot me an email, you know, talk about something, you know, just holler at me, y'all. Much love. Peace.